I could say something about the practice. Um, I'm curious a little bit about other people's experience. Uh, for me, it's like I get a gradual sense of what the selfless self is, or that being, it's like a sense of being free from my usual self. And so this has been going on for years now, actually, a few years since I started studying non duality, where I used to be a Buddhist practitioner and I had some sense of it, but it just over the years, it's gradually I'll like not feel free for long, periods of days or sometimes a month, and then the next time I get the sense of freedom, it feels deeper than the previous one slightly, and it keeps getting deeper and deeper. And I have had periods where that sense has been present, like for a couple of days, and like yesterday, I or yeah, last night I had something came to me and it said that you're going to feel enlightened tomorrow. So I woke up and sure enough, a thought came to me or whatever, sense came to me, and I just felt incredible, really nice for that whole yesterday, for most of the day. And then, of course, as expected, it usually wears off eventually. But I just wonder if others are having something similar to that. I have read where other people like a gradual deepening, so it happens differently with all of us. I mean, some people get all that sudden awakening or whatever, but
progressive steps, Maharaj always says, but not to concentrate on this. I know it's good, and I myself have come through these different phases of, oh yeah, okay, and see, then the idea is that when the quote world starts to press in, like Maharaj says, it starts to press in on you, then mantra and remaining with your selfless self, because you're always that. It's just that your attention goes out to other things, and you start to believe in the activities and start to believe, I am this body, I am somebody else, I'm doing these things. And when you're not, then you feel that, like you said, that very peaceful presence with no thought, everything just coming and going. It's very beautiful. And like Maharaj says, these are the progressive steps, and not to take identity or take ownership of these progressive steps, because like you said too, I'm going to feel this way, or I'm feeling this way right away, and I am somebody else that's feeling something has separated you from that feeling, from that presence, from the feeler, as Maharaj says.
Right, and that's what always gradually creeps back in, and I don't even notice it until I'm somewhat deep into it again.
Exactly, and then as soon as you notice it, mantra, remain with your selfless self, mantra, remain with your selfless self. And as soon as you notice it, like it will become less and less and less that you'll notice that you're not, because you won't be there to notice anything. It'll just be, okay, something's happening and I'm starting to feel this way. There's a pressure of I am somebody else. And in that moment that I use that I am somebody else, or I recognize that I am somebody else is being formed, mantra, and remain with my selfless self. Don't go out. Just be still.
Yeah. So I was also wondering, like, when I was feeling when I'm feeling really good, and should I mantra then, or it seems like I don't need to at that point,
Well, again, if you're feeling something, then you've created an experiencer that's experiencing and feeling. Even, whether it be a good experience or bad experience, there's an experiencer there experiencing it. And using mantra or remaining with mantra, as long as there's an I am somebody else that's forming, that's feeling something or feeling this or feeling that, then the mantra can be used to remain with your selfless self. And then there won't be good or bad feelings. There will be no feeling at all. You're just concentrating on the presence that these feelings are arising on top of. And then the feeling is the bliss because there's no disturbance. Good feeling or bad feeling, there's a disturbance, and you get into the cycle of pain and pleasure because there's an I am somebody else that wants this nice feeling, and then the mind sits there and says, oh, I hope this nice feeling lasts, or it's not going to last. And then as soon as I slip into an it's not going to last or how long it's lasted, I place an I am somebody else in time experiencing this experience rather than just remaining with my selfless self.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.